Every journey starts with a single step. We may make a mistake, we may face a difficult, but every experience teaches us something and help us grow. So never be afraid to start something and new, because every small steps to our take us to closer to our goal. Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm Nusrat, I'm certified yoga teacher and I'm delighted to have you here. I run the YouTube channel by the name of English with Nusrat, where I share my learning and experience and talk about the different the topic and the situational conversation that can help us to improve our English and our the confidence. If I talk about my hobbies, I enjoy the listening to music, reading books, and horse riding, gardening, and spending the time learning the new things. And today I have the special guest with me. I'm going to talk my experience with her and I'm going to share something, whatever I have. And I'm also going to ask some question without taking so much time. So let's get started. Ma'am, before we begin our conversation, I would like to know a little bit about you. Could you please introduce yourself to my viewer?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I would like to introduce myself and thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this such a opportunity. So, my name is Neha. I'm from West Bengal. If I talk about my hobbies, so I enjoy cooking, doing yoga, and nowadays I try to improve my communication skill. And I have blessed with one son, and I consider myself I am a hardworking and a generous person. Yeah, that's all about me, ma'am.
And what is the name of your channel?
I don't have any YouTube channel, ma'am.
Okay, you don't have any channel. Wow. You should
Yes,
start.
yes, ma'am.
You
I
should
just
start
starting.
because
I
this
just
is the
start.
best.
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm. This is the best way to improve our English. And thank you so
Yes,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am, for introducing yourself. It was really nice to know a little more about you and your journey. I'm really glad to know you here. I'm sure our viewers will also enjoy listening to your thought and the experience. So let's begin our conversation. My first question is that do you know we are doing uh, we are doing enough to spread the awareness about the mental health?
Yes, ma'am. In my opinion, that we already aware about our mental health, but still we are not doing enough to take care of it. And I think what I believe that people have fear that if I talk with someone, might other person make fun of us, and they take me for granted. So thus the people, they don't want to share their feelings to anyone. And yes, and today's fast paced era, everyone busy to their life, to their work, to their work, so they don't have time to spend quality time with their family members. That is the big reason. And yes, and also student suffered a lot for their mental health, because some their study, they under pressure from parents, from teachers, to perform well in their study. So that this is the reason, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for sharing your thought. I completely agree with your point. I also feel that the mental health is something we should talk about the more openly. From my perspective, we have definitely started the talking more about the mental health, but I still feel that there is a lot more we can do. If a student is under a lot of pressure and because of study, instead of simply saying don't worry, we can listen to them and try to understand what they are going through. And having said that, I believe the awareness is not only about the talking, it is also about creating an environment where the people feel comfortable sharing their feeling. I would rather listen to someone the patiently than judge them without knowing what they are going through. As the going say, a problem shared is a problem halved. The sometimes simply listening to someone can make a big difference.
Yeah, I completely resonate to you, ma'am, because we should speak someone without they judging without judging them. And yes, we feel like that when we share our feelings to someone, so it will be more they feel relief after sharing something to anyone. And mental health, it's very important in our life, like physical health, so we should take care of it. And we should inculcate some good habits, like do exercise daily, and meditation also helps to reduce our mental health. So I believe in it. And uh, and nowadays people are too affected from mental health. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm in the same shoes. Yeah, meditation is playing the vital role when the person suffer anxiety and the stress. Definitely, it can mitigate. Having the such a type of the
Yes.
meditation and yoga nidra, and as you know, the mental health is very important.
Yes.
But these days, the people started working on the physical health. I like to move on the second question: the role of NGO in a social development. As you know, that the NGO, that's mean the National Governmental. And from my perspective, NGO can support the people who need help, especially in areas like education, health, and the basic needs. NGO can help the children who don't have a proper educational the facility by providing the books or learning the supports or other useful resources like midday meal also. And having said that, I believe the social development shouldn't be the responsibility of the NGO alone. We all have a role to play. I would rather say that the changes become a stronger when the NGO communities and ordinary people work together. As we say, the united we started. When the people come together for a good causes, and even small efforts can create a big change. What do you think about?
Yes, ma'am. NGOs play a vital role in our society, and NGO stands for non-government organization, which they work for women empowerment, children education, child welfare, and environment protection. And I remember, as I give an example, so during COVID time, like NGOs, they helped people a lot. They provided oxygen cylinder, blood, and so many necessary things which people actually needed them. So they helped a lot. And if I talk about so many, like many of NGOs, they teach women tailoring, computer skills, so they can become independent in their life. So it plays a vital role, and they work really good towards our society. And they also provide, as you said, that they also provide books and so many things like capsule also for women. And when the people suffer from natural disaster, so they help a lot to people. They providing foods and shelter, which is very need to our life. So they providing during natural disaster. So it's very important. They plays a very good work. in our society. I totally agree with you, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, as you know that NGO is crucial in our life, and as you just explained, the pandemic situation, COVID-19, that time the people
Yes,
suffered a
yes,
lot, and nobody
yes.
helped to each other because of it was a very it was a very dangerous situation that times, and that time
Mm-hmm.
we didn't have any appellants to help to other, but NGO was playing a vital role even in pandemic situation also. And there are many
Yes,
people
ma'am.
want to learn something and they want to create the identity in the society, but the thing is that they are living in under below poverty line, they don't have money, they are struggling for the bread and butter. But actually thing is that when they connect the NGO, definitely they got opportunity, and now they are making money, they got to chance to bread and butter. You just explained sometime they started swing the classes, crotchets
Yes.
works, and domestics business also they started because of NGO.
And what I also believe that sometimes NGOs face so many challenges because of they don't have sufficient fund to help people,
Hmm.
and sometimes some NGOs they cheat people. Like, so at that time people do not trust further to the NGO. So these things also happen, and NGOs system is not available all the areas. It's available specific areas. So and that moment people they do not get they do not get they do not get facilities from the NGO.
Yeah,
So
I agree with
it's
you. Some of the
hmm,
people cheated the name of the NGO.
yes,
And
yes,
yeah, they took money, and the poor people's got into the hot water because of
yes.
they illiterate, they don't have knowledge about what is the right.
Actually, ma'am, I have one question for you. Shall I ask?
Yeah, why not?
It's
Go ahead.
related. It's related to mental health. So, how can family and friends support someone who is suffer from mental health?
As far
So,
as
I
my
want to know.
knowledge, yeah, as far as
Yes,
my
ma'am.
knowledge, family and the friends can support someone by listening without judging, mm, judging them, and given them the time, and making them feel that they are not alone. And if our
Yes,
friends is feeling the stress because of study, we can simply ask, are you okay? Do you want something? Do you want to talk about it? The sometimes even the simple conversation can make a person feel supported. Having said that, we should also understand that we cannot solve every problem ourselves. There are so many problems we can't in our hand. But if someone needs a more help, we can encourage them to speak or trust adult or stable. And when you give any promise, when you talk with someone good words, definitely they will stable in that situation, and these words definitely it help a lot. I would rather be a good listener than give advice without understanding the situation. Sometimes listening ear can go a long way.
yes, ma'am.
That's
I
it.
completely resonate with you. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. So I also believe that, like, I have one child. He is 5 years old. So sometime he goes to school. So when he come back from school, so I usually ask him that how was your day today, and I ask simple question from to him, so he can comfortable with me, like, yes, mama asks me some questions related to my school's classroom. So yes. So these things also it's very good. Like you can
Not
like
mama, not
I we
mama, just
also
like a friend, just like a friend.
yes ma'am, yes ma'am, just like a friend. Yes, yes. So they can become comfortable. Like
Hmm.
yes, hmm, yes ma'am.
Do you want to ask anything?
Uh, yes, ma'am. I observe that you are very good at this language. So, like, I eager to know that, like, what type of challenges did you face when you started your journey from very scratch?
Yeah, to be honestly, when I started my English journey, one of my biggest challenge was hesitation. I often knew what I wanted to say, but I wasn't confident enough to say it in English. And I was also worried about making a grammar mistake and pronunciation and some words incorrectly. Because of this, I sometimes thought too much before speaking. I wanted to answer sometime in English. I would first make the sentence in my mind and then check whether my sentence is right or wrong. Only after that would I speak, and this made me the less confidence.
Yes,
Another
ma'am.
challenge was vocabulary. The many times I know what I wanted to express, but I didn't know the right English word to use. And having said that, I slowly understood that making mistake is a normal part of learning. I started speaking more, more listening to English video, and most of time I watch English web series, and while doing watching web series, shadow practice also. As you know that I'm a yoga teacher, and I was
Ma'am.
short on time, and I killed it two birds with one stone because of short of
That's
time.
great, ma'am.
And I would rather make a mistake and learn from them, and then stay quiet, because I was afraid of being wrong. I'm still learning, but I feel more confident than I did when I started my English journey. Had taught me that improvement doesn't happen overnight. It happens
Yes,
step
ma'am.
by step, just like a baby step. As the going says, the practice makes perfect. And I believe every small efforts adds up in the long run. It takes time.
Yes, I completely resonate with you. And what I believe that when I started my journey, I also fumbled a lot. I still I'm making mistakes, and at that time I was think about people. If I make mistakes, so what other people will say about me? Used to think like that when I started my journey. Yes, and ma'am, as you said that you are a yoga teacher, so I'm also doing fond of yoga, but I'm do at my home. I do at my home. So I also fond of yoga, and I believe that, and I can see that when I adopted yoga in my life, so it's completely changed. I feel it has completely changed. I feel more fresh. I feel more energetic. I feel like that. So yoga is very good for our body and mind as
Yes.
well, for mental health.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes. Yeah,
yes,
yoga
ma'am. So,
can
ma'am,
change the life. Ever since I
yes,
started
ma'am.
my yoga journey also, I'm I'm making money, name and fame with money. But these days people
Yes.
are chasing to money and they lost their health. But simultaneously, I'm handling both situation, money and my health. I'm not worried about my future.
Uh, yes, ma'am. Or ma'am, I have one question that you are a yoga teacher, so are you providing online classes or offline classes?
Yeah, both of online, offline. I run both of.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah,
Okay.
I really enjoy this conversation. I learn it a lot from your answer. I also appreciated the way you shared your experience, and because they gave me some new idea and motivated me to keep improving. And before we end, I would like to say the learning is a journey. We may face a difficult in the beginning, but if we keep learning, practicing, and believing in ourselves, we can definitely improve. So never be afraid of making mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward. And always the believe you can become a better than you once again. And ma'am, thank you for joining
Yes,
this
ma'am.
session and being a part of this conversation. And thank you everyone for watching this video till the end. I hope you enjoy this conversation. And if you learn something
Yes,
from this
ma'am.
video, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.
Yes,
Have a
ma'am. I
nice
also
day.
enjoyed a lot. It was great session with you, ma'am. Yeah. Today I feel very delighted, very delighted and glad to be here in front of you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye bye.